Okay, hello everyone. Now there's more information about the reported speech. This video is dedicated to affirmative statements, i.e., not questions or imperatives. So, as I've previously mentioned, okay, there are certain rules of the reported speech, and the main rules are if we start with a past tense in the main clause. Yeah, and this is usually tested, right? A past tense is past simple, past perfect, past continuous. It's not present perfect, yeah? Or anything that has present in its name. I mean, maybe it sounds kind of logical, but at the same time, present perfect is very often translated to Slavic languages as a past tense. Thus, we can have a little bit of confusion. In general, the rules when we start with a past tense in the main clause are tense, like switch of the tense. We take one step back. Yeah. Number two, we change the pronoun. And number three, we change the time. And sometimes also these kind of adverbial, which is kind of relative. If we say, if somebody says, I'm here, yeah, she said she was there, yeah, so adverbial of place also gets changed because it must be relative, yeah. Also, the time expression change, um, I I slept well last night. She said she had slept well. Yeah, so one step back. The previous night. Yeah, or the night before. Yeah, not last night. Because I could have said this sentence, or she could have said the sentence like 3 years ago. Yeah, so obviously it's not like today is the what June 5th, if I remember correctly. So it's not last night like June 4th, but it's like, the year 2015. Yeah, so it must be relative, yeah, or relational to the time of the speaking. Yeah. When it comes to the switch of the tenses, so the most important rules are like we take one step back. It means that the present changes into the past changes into past perfect, yeah, and present perfect also changes into past perfect, yeah. So this is something that is good to remember when it comes to like these extra features of a tense, like an aspect, yeah. So continuous must stay continuous, right? Simple must stay simple, right? So for instance, I've had a lot to do recently, she said. Yeah? She said she had a lot to do in the recent days or over the past days. Yeah? The same would be like if I say, I don't know, I enjoyed myself last night. She said she had enjoyed herself the previous night. Yeah? So as you see, both present perfect and past simple get changed into past perfect. Yeah? Continuous must stay continuous. That's why I say it like, I'm working hard this week. Yeah? He said he was working hard that week. Yeah, so all its changes gets changed into was, and that's it. Yeah. The same when it comes to like I've been reading a lot recently because the exams are coming. So the students said that they had been reading a lot, yeah, for the past few days because the exams were coming. Yeah? So continuous stays continuous. When it comes to modal verbs, yeah, we get those pairs of modal verbs, yeah, like will, would, shall, should, may, might, can, could. Have I like forgotten anything? Sure, we get like must changes into had to. Okay, but like must doesn't have this kind of, equivalent. So basically the previously mentioned, like the ones that I've mentioned, like as the first changed in the second one, yeah. So will changed into would, shall into should, may into might, can into could. Okay, must is different and changes into have, like had to in a suitable form. And the other, like, the other ones, like should, would, could, might, they stay the same. Yeah, no changes. Okay. There are some other phrases or some other grammar structures that don't get changed. For example, had better, do, or the second and the third conditional, because the meaning would be changed, yeah, if you change those. Okay, so let me go back to modal verbs, some examples, yeah. I can do it, she boasted. She boasted that she could do it, yeah. I will help you. She offered that she would help me, yeah. And then when it comes to those that stay like there is no change. So the first conditional gets changed, right? So like, for example, if I manage to, I don't know, pass my B2 exam, I will graduate this year. Yeah? So she thought that if she managed, that's simple, yeah, to pass the B2 exam, she would graduate the following, that year. Yeah, that year. And so here we have the sequence of tenses, right? But if we got the second or the third conditional, there's no change because that would affect the meaning. Yeah, like if I were you, I would see a doctor. Yeah. He said that if he were me, he would go and see a doctor. Yeah, no change. Or you could report, like let's say you could report on it in a more advanced way, less advanced way, whatever, in a different way. Like he advised me to see a doctor, or he advised that I should see a doctor. Yeah, that's how you can report on this. The same, of course, is true for hypothetical tenses. Yeah, so I wish I could be with you now. Yeah, she said she wished she could be with you at that time. She could be with you then. Sorry, not at that time. She could be with you then. Or she could be with you. Like, we don't have to. This now can be dropped because the structure kind of suggests that it's, at the moment of speaking, right? We don't change it into past perfect because that would affect the meaning. That would mean that we're talking about some previous event. Yeah. So if I say, if I had known, I would have helped you. She said that if she had known, she would have helped you, or she would have helped me. Sorry, depending on who she's speaking to. Yeah. So, it's all relational, right? You must bear this in mind. The same when it comes to changes in the time expressions. For example, like last night changes into the previous night or the night before. 2 days ago into 2 days before. Yeah. Tomorrow into on the following day. Yeah, next week on the following week. Yeah. Well, I do like if you want to see like more complex, like a more detailed description of how these change, you can, for example, see it in Grammar Way 4, but it's also logical. Yeah, it depends on it depends on the meaning. Yeah, it depends when the person is speaking, and what is the time, what is the place, right? So those are the most important things to remember. Yeah, when it comes to introductory verbs for affirmative sentences, they're like, we can say said, yeah, she told me that, yeah, she said that, and a number of others, yeah, like whatever, she claimed that, she knew that, she thought that, whatever follows the structure, yeah, but the most common ones are she said that, or she told me, or she told us that. Remember to use the object, yeah, after tell. Okay, thank you, and there will be one more about questions.